What's going on, guys? Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Sunday the 18th of August, got confirmed as to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new transfer upload. And finally, in the comment section below, who should be the highest rated player on FIFA 20 Ultimate Team? Right then, let's get started with a few confirmed deals, and the very first player is going to be Setin. He's joined Roma from Gençlerbirliği in Turkey for a €3 million fee, but on top of that they receive 10% of any future sale if the fee exceeds €5 million. I believe he's on a 5-year contract as well, but they're still in the market for one more centre-back. And a player signing a new contract at Roma this time is going to be Edin Dzeko. He also follows the likes of Cengiz Ünder and also Zaniolo a couple of days ago, and he has signed a new 3-year contract until 2022. He was very much linked to a move to Inter Milan all summer, but it never worked out, and his agent did say that the player himself, he's loved by Roma fans, and he wasn't really waiting on Icardi's decision. And this new deal for Dzeko rules out any potential deal of Icardi going to Roma, like rumours were suggesting a couple days ago. And another new contract extension this time is going to be Bergwijn. He signed a new deal with PSV until 2023, and he was linked to the likes of Bayern and Man United this summer. And to be fair to PSV and Ajax, they're doing very well to tie down their talent for at least one more year, because Ajax have done so with the likes of Tagliafico, David Neres, Ziyech. They all got new deals this summer, and for PSV, Bergwijn, he was very in demand. And now we have got two transfers for Bayern Munich, and the very first one, I'm probably going to say his name wrong, so I apologise in advance, but my guess is Cuisance. The Frenchman has joined Bayern from Borussia Mönchengladbach, and the fee is believed to be around €10 million. It hasn't been fully done just yet, he's still going to have a medical and whatnot, but Bayern did announce on social media on Friday night it's a done deal, and it should be completed very soon. But the second player is going to be a massive one, and it's a player that I covered yesterday going to PSG, but the transfer itself was announced very late on, after their game against Hertha Berlin, and that is Philippe Coutinho joining Bayern on loan for 1 year. Apparently the Bundesliga champions have paid Barca €20 million for the loan deal. There's also an option to buy included, which is believed to be worth around €120 million. And it does seem like a very good deal for everyone involved, because Coutinho hasn't worked out at Barca, but I wouldn't say it's just his fault, because under Valverde there's a lot of players that aren't really impressing too much, and his system or his style of play, I don't really like it at all. They need a new manager in my opinion, but Coutinho at Bayern, I think he'll do great. People forget how good he was at Liverpool. Towards the end, the last 18 months, he was nearly unplayable. And most of the time, players don't just forget how to be a good footballer or how to play football. His confidence might be at an all-time low because of his current situation, but a few good performances at the Allianz Arena, it should be back to normal. And if you think about it, for all parties involved, it seems like a good deal, because for Coutinho, he gets a new challenge and a fresh start, you could say. Barca do receive a good fee, because if Bayern do manage to make it a permanent deal in 1 year's time, bear in mind Barca paid about 140 mil for him in January 2018, so they've recouped pretty much everything. Apparently Coutinho refused to be part of any deal bringing Neymar back to the Camp Nou, though reports are still suggesting that Dembele and Nelson Semedo, they could be used to secure his services yet again. And the medical for Coutinho is due to take place on Sunday or Monday, so probably in 24 hours he'll be fully signed as a Bayern player. And next up, there are various different reports suggesting that Claudio Marchisio is set to return to the Serie A, but this time to newly promoted Brescia. Sky Sports Italia, Sport Italia and more are all reporting that Brescia have offered Marchisio a 2-year contract, and it's worth around €1 million per year plus numerous bonuses. Marchisio's demands are believed to be worth around 2.5 to 3 million per year, but everything does rely and depend on a medical. That's because the Italian central midfielder has recently had knee surgery. It would be a free transfer after his release by Zenit St. Petersburg, and he would likely be joined by Balotelli also on a free. Barcelona look to be the favourites to sign Daniele Rugani from Juventus according to Tuttosport. The Italian international has previously drawn up interest from Barca, but if a deal was to fall through, Roma would still be in the running for his signature. He's also been linked to likes of Arsenal previously in the transfer window, and most recently AS Monaco. And now moving on, according to Sport, they're saying Barca are prepared to sell Arturo Vidal for €20 million, and Inter are certainly interested. The Chile international is now 32 years old and would relish the opportunity to reunite with his former Juventus coach Antonio Conte. Vidal is potentially on the transfer market, but that's only if someone meets the €20 million asking price. Paris Saint-Germain are also candidates, but Inter would be at the front of the queue to bring Vidal back to the Serie A if a deal was to happen. AC Milan have identified Real Madrid striker Mariano Diaz as a potential signing this summer. That's according to Gazzetta dello Sport. The Serie A side had made Angel Correa their top transfer target ahead of the new season, but Atletico Madrid's €50 million asking price is too high. Mariano is looking for regular first-team football and is unlikely to find many opportunities in the Spanish capital this season. He only rejoined the club 1 year ago from Lyon, but the likelihood of Real Madrid making a bit of profit, it does look fairly likely now. Inter are considering multiple attacking options including Alexis Sanchez after Edin Dzeko elected to extend his contract at Roma, and this story is from Gianluca Damasio. Dzeko was one of Inter's top transfer targets, but now he's signed a new contract, he's completely off the market, and instead Inter are moving on to different alternatives. The first one, like I said, is Alexis Sanchez from Manchester United, and the other three include Fernando Llorente, who is now officially a free agent, Ante Rebic from Frankfurt, and a possible swap deal with Napoli for Milik for Icardi. And talking about Icardi, apparently Napoli are now throwing everything at Inter Milan and the player himself. That's to secure a deal and get it over the line, and it also includes image rights. Napoli's chairman has been in contact with Icardi's agent and wife, Wandanara, to sort out a deal. That's according to Tuttosport. And he has been linked to a lot of different teams already, the likes of Juventus, Napoli, Roma, obviously that deal is not happening anymore, PSG and many others. But for some reason he's still at Inter Milan and they're struggling to work out any kind of deal. But Napoli want any transfer business done by this time next week, because if they fail to get Icardi, they're moving on to other targets. And now we have a pretty interesting story from the Daily Mail, and this follows up a rumour from yesterday saying that Dortmund turned down a super club offer for Jadon Sancho. So the article does say both Manchester clubs are set to battle for Borussia Dortmund star Jadon Sancho this summer, who will cost over £100 million if a deal goes through. Dortmund do believe and understand that Sancho's departure is probably expected in 1 year's time, and because of that they're already looking at replacements. However, for Manchester United and Man City, they won't be the only teams interested, and they will face a lot of competition. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yes, this episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new transfer upload. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.